It is June. I just made this little thing to hang inside my fitting room. Just literally painted it and add some glitter. And yeah, I used to have this always in my fitting room, but they sometimes fall off. And yeah, we're going to put it back so that people can hang their clothes. So we have some of our bags that we're setting up. I got to tag these clothes. That's more inventory I got to figure out what I'm doing with. And then we're going to pull some items from eBay. I already pulled some items from Depop that just were not selling, and I didn't like the price that they were at, so I might as well just sell them in store and make it worth my while, because they are cute ass sweaters. I will say that. And then these beautiful pants that just need a home. Here, I'm going to take some of my eBay stuff and bring it into the shop because they're just not getting that many views, or they just not working, so that's fine. And then I'm going to be taking out some other inventory from Popsikle Shop and yeah, adding it to my rack of new goodies. Okay, so these are some of the items that we're gonna take offline that are not selling. We're gonna see if we can sell them faster at the shop. Right, I mean, look how cute this is. So precious. And yeah, we're just gonna try to find this a cute ass home. It'll happen. Hello everyone on YouTube. It is another month at Popsikle Shop. This is the month of June 2025, showing you a little bit of what I do, my pop-up, where I go, the things I do on my off days, at least as much as I remember to film. That's my main thing. Showing off my fabulous markers. Those markers are awesome. If you ever go to Michael's, do not get the other brand. Get that brand. The other brand sucks there. So I had to return the other brand and get that one. And ever since that, my signs have been popping. I do got to go to Home Depot and make more of my signs. That is something I have not done. So that's on my to-do list. This is the month of June in downtown Santa Ana. It was a different month because of everything that was going on, unfortunately, with our community. But I still went out there. I tried my best that day. It did turn out to be a good day. But the conversation was different. The vibe was different. The feeling in the air was different. I will say that our community is of all kinds of people, and I think that's what definitely makes Santa Ana so gosh darn beautiful, is the melting pot of people. And that's why really I just adore this area. I adore everyone there. I adore every vendor, from our fruit vendors to our retail stores. Everyone is so passionate and loving and just so considerate of their community, and that's truly what makes Santa Ana such a beautiful city. And I'm so blessed to be part of it in any way possible, even if it's just me popping up my trailer for my customers out there. It really is a blessing to be part of this community, and I just want to say that I know how lucky I am, and I know how blessed I am to be considered a part of this community. So that's definitely something that's been on my heart. This particular month was it was a tough one, but like I said, we all went out there. We tried our best, and some of us had a very successful night, and that's what mattered to us that night. And yeah, it was a good night. So I actually ended up selling both those books, I'm pretty sure, this night, if not the following week, in downtown Anaheim. So yeah, and I'm also trying to focus on just selling my clothes. I'm gonna try to take out so much. I used to focus a lot on my tables. It's very nice to look at. It's very pretty, but the focus is clothing, so that's where I'm moving towards. So this was like my last month that I had that table. Going forward, I'm going to kind of eject that long table and just focus on clothing, because that's my thing. I love selling clothes. I love buying clothes. I love reselling. I love finding the perfect home for these clothes that we're literally going to go in the trash or be sent away. So yeah, my job is it's a treasure hunt. It truly is fun and special, and I'm just lucky that I found a job that makes me really, really happy. You know, some people look at me and they don't consider what I do to be a real job, but for me, it's as real as it comes, and it keeps me young, it keeps me youthful, and I think that is a blessing in itself. So there I am in my store, living my best life, and yeah, just having fun. That's the main thing of my job, is that I never wanted a job that I felt miserable at. I want to have fun. I want to have a good time. And I know that not every angle of my job that I do is exactly fun and a good time. But that goes for any job, you know. There's pros and cons for anything, and for me, this is it. I love it. We're going on 13 years in September, which is literally right around the corner. So I feel so proud of myself for sticking with something like this and just keep focusing my energy on making this job that I've chosen for myself into something better every time I come out. And yeah, that's why I do what I do. I love to see my improvement. I love to see that I'm doing my job well for you guys. And yeah, I just have a good time doing it. But definitely closing time is probably one of the not so fun times. A little hot and sweaty. I gotta put everything away, you know, organize it. But I will say, closing is way better than opening. Opening is a lot hotter and sweatier, and there's a lot more logistics going on. When we're closing, we're just shutting down and putting everything away. So that was the end of the downtown Santa Ana Art Walk. Now I'm at a Salvation Army, just picking up some goods, some random things I found there, some cute things, some Disney Halloween, some vintage 80s jackets. I also had a Nike Mickey in there that was super, super cool. And these corduroys are super, super cool too. Obviously, I love Disney. We are right around the corner from Disneyland, so for my particular store, Disney things always fly and do really, really well. So whenever I'm at a thrift shop, always you're gonna find something Disney in my basket 100% of the time. Oh yeah, that bag was so cute. It literally looked like a Bryden bag, so precious. So the Sabrina Carpenter sweater, I literally sold it at my store and I forgot to take it offline, so that was a fail on my part. I accidentally sold it to another customer, so I had to refund them right away, which, you know, I'm human. That's what I get for taking my online inventory to my actual store. Sometimes I forget to take it offline. It does happen. I am a human. I will admit that. Now we're back home from thrifting. It's time to list these items and yeah, segregate them. That's what I'm learning. Segregation is key when it comes to clothing. And yeah, this is me at Universal Studios with my little lady. We have passes, so we're always there. We really do love it. We do not have Disneyland passes, but we have Universal passes and Knott's passes. And honestly, those two are good enough for us. So when we're in North Hollywood, we're at Universal. When we're over here in my neighborhood in Diamond Bar, we're usually at Knott's. Those are our go-tos. This is another Goodwill. Super cute finds. I just showed off a little outfit there. And this I sold to one of my customers on actually my Instagram story. Sometimes I'm just posting up items on my Instagram story just to kind of show my customers. And if you want to buy it, you can buy it. So I sold a bundle actually. So that was super, super cool. And then I had to correct the bundle because I accidentally put in the wrong dragon. I thought she said Dragon Ball Z. She just meant the dragons. My bad. It happens. And this is me on Whatnot. Yeah, let's take a pause. Let's see me chat it up on Whatnot. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I show a lot of my new items on my other platforms. All right, I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. I just did over 2 hours on Whatnot. I did over an hour and a half on Instagram. I'm done. I'm worn. Thank you everyone who shopped with me. I love you guys. And yeah, it was a fun night. This is one Whatnot order. So one person got all this for almost like $40. So crazy deals on Whatnot. This is the rest of the stuff I've sold and I'm packing up right now. Whatnot has been such a learning experience, and I'm really trying to figure it out as I go, but I've been consistent with doing it every Tuesday at 9 p.m. I might change that going forward. We're still figuring it out, but I'm probably going to drop a link in my description box that'll give you guys $15 to shop with me on Whatnot for free. And who doesn't love free monies? That's all I gotta say. So back at my video, we are currently in downtown Anaheim. I went over a bump with my trailer, and this is what happens when I go over massive bumps. My clothes fall. So I have to pick that up, and cleaning up a mess like that in my tin can in the middle of 90-degree weather is not always the funnest part of the job. But like I said, I love my job, so I just get to work and get it done. My setup takes me about 2 hours, so I arrive at my event around 1. I'm fully set up by 3, and I get to selling. So that's my Thursdays, and I run my Thursday markets are 3 to 7. So that's every Thursday in downtown Anaheim on Center Street. I'm right by the rinks. Literally that building, that round building behind me is the skating rink. So yeah, I've got an audience of people coming in and out of there all the time. I do got my table in downtown Anaheim. It is a different market, so, and it's also in the daytime primarily. So I try to bring lighter stuff for myself so it's not so heavy duty. On the weekends, I'm very lucky, and I usually have my girlfriend with me, so she helps with a lot of that weight. But when I'm by myself, I try not to be so mean with myself, and I'll take out bulkier things, like maybe bulky jackets or the table or whatever I need to do to adjust my sales for that day, especially like I said, if it's really stinking hot. And this summer has been a really nasty summer. Like the humidity, the heat, the UV rays. Oh my gosh, I feel like the sun is different. I don't know if it's just me, but from all the 13 years I've been doing this, it literally feels like the sun is burning your skin. I don't know. So I've been putting on a crap load of sunscreen lotion, so I do not burn and I do not die. So that's been my go-to all summer long, is shit tons of sunscreen, because it's very scary out here. I do not want to feel UV rays on my skin, that is for sure. This is me showing off the market, all my beautiful vendors. We have musicians that come out and sing, and this was amazing because this was a Juneteenth event, so it really was a fabulous day. Just collabing with different vendors that we've never had before. Promotional wise, there was a lot of people there. And I also had a lot of my customers tell me that they couldn't find any Juneteenth events. This was like the only one that popped up. So yeah, I thought that was super cool that we were celebrating Juneteenth and there was a lot of people coming out and celebrating. So definitely got to swing by the downtown Anaheim farmers markets. We're always doing different themes, bringing different vendors out, and it's always such a good time. Right now it's closing. My parents sometimes have been coming at the end of the day and helping me close up, so I actually got some time to run around and see the other vendors, and I got to stop by my friend Kayla's booth and say hi. Obviously she's all closed down and ready to go, but I still wanted her to say hi. There she is, my beautiful Kayla. She's always done before me, and I'm always like one of the last people at the market besides the farmers. Yeah, our farmers are really hard workers, and you guys definitely need to come out to the farmers market, support your local farmers, support your local vendors, and yeah, why not? 'Tis the season all the time, guys. This is another event we did in downtown Anaheim. I want to say it was for this event called Beats. It was their like music event, and they had like a lot of rappers on the stage, a lot of different like musical like options going on. We had a crepe truck behind me, and they had gluten-free and vegan crepes. So yeah, you know, I had to get one of those. More like Rachel got one and Rachel ate it all. I had like 2 or 3 bites. She devoured it. She loves crepes. Really, she does. But this event was fantastic. Honestly, downtown Anaheim is just a fantastic place to pop up. I also think I'm very lucky that I've been like doing this market for so long. I have such a consistency of customers and people that already know me and trust me. So it makes it really easy for me to make sales down there. But yeah, I love my downtown Anaheim family. I love my downtown Anaheim events. Yeah, definitely this whole street is filled with core memories. Like, I started my business when I was 23 years old, and I genuinely feel like I was a kid when I started. So yeah, it's a lot of memories of me growing up and learning how to be a businesswoman and trying to keep excelling at it. And yeah, that's what business is about. It's about learning that failing is part of it. So all you can do is fail upwards as much as you can. Make that failure into something beautiful and go forward with it. Don't let it hold you back that you don't want to do this anymore. A lot of people give up. It's easy to give up. It's really tough to continue on and move through things that could bring you down. I even tell a lot of my customers during 2020, a lot of us had a boost of our online businesses. A lot of us made money we've never made before, but it's no longer 2020, and we have to adjust our sales and move forward however we can. That's being a business. It's not giving up because your online sales aren't doing as good anymore. It's strategizing. It's understanding what's going on in our world and trying to maneuver forward as much as you can. Of course, online sales are always a great thing to have just in case, something else happens in this world and we all get shut down. But you also got to know community is really what holds us together. And it's okay to get out there and, make the best of what we do for a living. Market ourselves. Don't be afraid to talk to people. The more people you talk to, the more contacts you make. And with contacts can be shared with more contacts. And next thing you know, you just have like a stream of people supporting you and wanting the best up for you. And that's why I just love my job so much, because that is a very big core of it, is that your community is what keeps you afloat, and you have to be there for them. You have to do your best for them. And yeah, I love that. I love being able to service like that. So a little rant of why I love what I do and why I never want to give up, because I want to make this into a 20-year thing, a 40-year thing, Shoot, let's make it into a 60-year thing. Why not? But you got, like I said, with life, you always have to adjust and do what's best for you. Sometimes that means not doing all these markets and settling down in one spot. Sometimes it means doing a ton of markets. Whatever works for your business, do that, because you only know your business like nobody else. Like nobody else can know your business more than you do. And that's just the truth. People could judge it from heads on of what it looks like, but you know what's really going on in the background. And yeah, that sometimes you got to keep your head on, right? And just know that, you're in charge of your destiny, your life, and you go the direction you want. AKA, don't stop, don't give up, and just know that it's going to take you somewhere that you never thought you would ever be at before. And honestly, I don't know, I have a sense of pride in what I do, and I know that took hard work to get there, to hold that pride and know that no one can ever bring that down. That's mine, and I'm going to keep going. So those are my words of encouragement. So if you have your own business, if you're doing your own thing, if you want to be an influencer, if you want to be a pop star, for all I know is that you don't stop. You keep going despite what anybody around you says, and let the haters just kind of disperse and focus on the people that are there rooting you on. Those are the people that are going to carry you through the tough moments in life, and they're also going to carry you through those beautiful moments. So yeah, just, make sure you build community, make sure you respect your community, and make sure you give to them as much as you can. That's some of the lessons I've learned with 13 years of business, is just always be there for your people. And be present. Presence is the best present, guys. Hell yeah. But these are some of my other vendors at this market. All beautiful, all doing their things. That was a person painting people. I thought that was super, super cool. We have some treats. We have a little variety of everything. And then me and my girlfriend on the corner. That's where we're at. Oh yeah, my neighbor had these beautiful guitars, so I was like, can I just film them? Because they are beautiful. I need to film them. So I did. And then I kind of showed my store. Because colorfulness. I love colorfulness, guys. Yes, I am all about my pops of color. I really am. I love color. It's crazy, but you know, honestly, I think it's me growing up watching Disney Channel and seeing all the kids wear so much color. That's like where I get my color fixation from, is that I've always wanted to like dress like the child stars on like Hannah Montana or Lizzie McGuire, and they all wear such amazing things, you guys. Okay, now we're back at Whatnot. So this is me trying to, you know, show off what I got on Whatnot, show my Instagram followers, yeah, get people to come on Whatnot. I also know that it kind of, you know, especially these days, everyone's telling you download an app, download an app. I get it. Okay, there's so many apps. I totally understand if you don't want to do that. But this app is really, really cool. I will say that. It's so cool because there's businesses like eBay that is competing with this app. If you go on eBay, they have live auctions too. But who started this was Whatnot. So I'm just saying, you know, this could be the start of something that's similar to eBay. So I like look at it, it's kind of like QVC for anyone. Whatever you're doing, whether it's you're making cookies, selling barbecue sauce, selling pop toys or Labubus or Pokemon cards, whatever it is, you're in control of your channel, your show. It's literally like having a show. So if you sell anything, I recommend jump on Whatnot and see what you can do on there. You never know where it can take you guys. Right now, we are in Burbank, California at a 7-Eleven that did a special, like, I don't know, like they made a special little pop-up for Jurassic Park. And they had some of the, what's it called? Some of the Jeeps also that are all decked out. You see, there's two Jeeps decked out like Jurassic Park. Super, super cool. So we just stopped by, wanted to check it out. Rachel got a Slurpee. I think there was like a special flavor. I'm not for sure. There was a long line for the Slurpees. All right, cuties, this is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe and like, and I'll be back for next month's video. Bye!